The tension in Las Vegas is no longer subtle. Maxx Crosby's frustration with how his late-season injury was handled has sparked quiet but meaningful speculation around the league. When the Raiders chose to shut down their star pass rusher, many read it as a business decision tied to the future rather than the present. Whether that perception is fair or not, it has shifted the conversation. For the first time, teams around the NFL are allowing themselves to wonder what once felt impossible. Crosby remains the heartbeat of the Raiders' defense, but the optics matter. The disagreement over his availability late in the season created visible strain, and contenders are paying attention. Among them, Philadelphia stands out as a logical suitor. Not because Crosby is demanding a move, and not because Las Vegas is eager to deal him, but because uncertainty invites curiosity. On the field, nothing about Crosby's performance has slipped. He continues to disrupt games, pressure quarterbacks, and command extra attention on every snap. Even in a lopsided loss to Philadelphia earlier this season, he made his presence felt and later spoke highly of the environment and energy in the stadium. That impression stuck. Elite players notice elite cultures. Crosby's career resume tells a familiar story. Individual excellence. Consistent production. League-wide respect. But almost no postseason opportunity. As the Raiders drift closer to the top of the draft board, the contrast between Crosby's prime and the team's timeline becomes harder to ignore. That does not mean a breakup is inevitable, but it does mean difficult conversations are happening behind closed doors. From Philadelphia's perspective, the interest makes sense. The Eagles are firmly in a championship window. Their roster is deep, their defense is talented, and their front office has never shied away from bold moves. Adding a relentless edge defender would elevate an already dangerous unit and give them the kind of defensive closer who changes playoff games. Any potential deal would be expensive. It would require premium assets, future flexibility, and likely a player heading back to Las Vegas. But Philadelphia has shown a willingness to pay for impact, especially when the reward is a legitimate title push. Nothing is imminent. Nothing is guaranteed. But the fact that Crosby's name is circulating at all speaks volumes. If the Raiders ever decide to listen, the Eagles would be smart to make the call. Because players like Maxx Crosby do not become available often, and when they do, contenders rarely hesitate.